Hi, I'm Bill Maher. Roddy Piper would like you to believe that I'm soft on chairs. Well, just look at this. This was confiscated from a 9-year-old boy in Lawrence, Kansas, as he tried to bring it into his elementary school. This is the face of folding chair violence. Well, not the face, but it's bad.
Paid for by Mothers Against Folding Chairs.
England has a lower rate of violent crime than we do, and their policemen don't even carry folding chairs.
Why are people like Bill Maher so afraid of getting hit over the head with a chair? Used properly, a folding chair is no more dangerous than a billy club, a bat with a nail in it, grinding up glass, shoving it down your shorts, If you're gonna regulate folding chairs, why not regulate apple crates? Why not garbage cans? And anything else you can throw a person and hit them over the head with. It's America's ability to do grievous bodily harm, and it's America's right. And it's my freedom that you're taking away from me. You can take away my folding chairs, but you will never take away my freedom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Politically Incorrect, Bill Maher. Bill's guest tonight from the WCW, Sting, Roddy Piper, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and Madusa.
All right, thank you very much, and welcome to our special wrestling show where we're going to get to the bottom of wrestling. Her signature movie is the German suplex. Her name is the super sexy Madusa, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Madusa.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Coming.
Thank you.
Sit right down there. He's won 2 Announcer of the Year awards as the acerba co-host of WCW Monday Nitro. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Bobby. Hey, Bobby.
How you doing, guys?
Good
to see you.
Thank you very much. The star of John Carpenter's They Live. He's won 21 career heavyweight titles. The Scotsman, Roddy Piper, ladies and gentlemen. Roddy, good to see you back here. And a 4-time WCW World Heavyweight Champ. He's the star of the TNT original movie Shutter Speed, coming next year. This is his doll. Here he is, Sting. Sting, good to meet you. Okay.
How you doing, bro?
For those of you who don't recognize Sting, there's here with the, okay.
He looks good, huh?
Yeah.
He looks good painted
I
up,
made
really.
him talk.
You're going to go there already?
All right.
You should see him with long hair.
I can't get you to shut up, Sting. I'm going to have to throw you over there. Please don't put your chairs down.
He didn't do that to my doll.
I thought we were going to talk on this show.
You know, we are going to talk. I couldn't get the thing to shush.
You had to flush the Bobby Heenan doll
Please,
twice.
don't hit me. That's my main first thing. Okay, first of all, thank you for doing our sketch with us. You were very funny. I'm glad you can laugh at yourselves, and you can. That's nice to see, because I have been watching a lot of wrestling lately in preparation for the show, and there is a lot of wrestling to watch. And I give you guys props because you guys get ratings I couldn't get if I had Monica Lewinsky and the Pope on this show. So...
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. But my first question is, the audience, your audience, they're in on the joke, right?
So is your audience.
So is your audience.
So is your audience, man.
Yeah, but...
Come on.
no, I mean, I want to have this frank discussion. But, this show, Politically Incorrect, means we never tell a lie. I tell every guest that. I don't care what you have to say. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be anything except honest.
But there isn't really a joke. I mean, it's not a joke.
We're a target. We're already a joke.
Yeah. Come on. Are you calling
No,
us a joke?
when I say in on the joke...
No, what joke? Tell us, what's the joke?
No.
What joke?
So what you're trying to say is...
Okay.
Define.
Okay. When I say in on the joke, I mean that people know that you're not really beating each other up.
Okay, we got a long...
You stop right there.
30-minute show?
Yeah,
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I know everybody for a long time.
Let's be real.
Wait, but you consider that a joke, do you?
No, it's a phrase, in on the joke. means that you know that you're watching it with a sense of irony. I think in the old days, they watched wrestling in a different way. I think today's audience watches wrestling and they are in on the joke. That's not an insult.
So what you're trying to say is what, I mean, people are just dying for this.
I take it as an insult, too.
I do too.
I mean,
but they're dying to find out, hey,
Okay.
wrestling's
All right,
fake. No,
then
the
you're
only
telling
thing
me
that's
that you're
fake
really
is...
hitting each other?
No.
The sound of the chair is real, okay? We are entertainment, but when a metal chair cracks your back, that's not fake.
know what?
Somebody
Can't be a
throws
metal
you from... It's a
Yes,
metal...
yes. You know what? I'm
There's
so
never a
sorry.
bruise on any of you.
Baloney,
How
you got
could
a
there-
minute? Look at this. No.
Metal hip. Broken wrist. See that wrist? 7 years it's been broken. Owen Hart, dead. Why don't you go tell Mrs. Hart what a joke it is, huh? Oh, it's just a phrase, right? You want me to be truthful with you? Huh, champ?
I saw you crack somebody with a baseball bat. A baseball bat.
That is correct. Leave
Like
it, leave it,
over on his head and his back.
and leave it to the pros. That's all I'm saying. Kids don't do that at home. Well, I know how to do it.
Bill.
I know how to do it.
No, really, look, no. Wrestlers are wonderful people.
I'm not denying
No,
that.
we are actors. We are stunt people.
Okay.
We are gymnasts, all
Now-
in one. We are a /sports entertainment.
But
we
we're
are
not
in an
a
industry.
joke.
We are in an industry by ourselves. We are very unique people. And it's the mystique which carries people today and why they are watching wrestling and why we are #1 ratings on Monday night more than NFL football. Thank
that's-
you very much.
Thank you.
That's all. That all may very well be true, but that's not getting to what I'm asking, which is what I'm saying is when you crack somebody over the head with a bat, you're telling me that's a real bat and that someone could live through that?
No. Obviously, I'm not going to insult you or anybody out there watching or this audience here. You can't crack somebody over the head with a baseball bat and they're going to live and everything's going to be
What
hunky-dory.
did I say? We're stunt people. They're
No,
stunts.
yeah,
There's-
we know how to
there's
do
props.
it. We know how to do it. I mean, I could take this bat or a bat and whack you right now and well,
real
You gotta
bat,
know how to take.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta know how to take the hit.
A real bat. So that's
A
a real
real
bat
bat.
you have?
A real
yeah.
bat.
Yes.
You can take a real bat,
A
can't you?
baseball bat, a wooden
Yes.
Yes, sir.
baseball bat that a real baseball player
Yes,
would
sir.
use?
Yes, I use a real bat.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you have to know how to take
Wish
the
we
hit.
should've
You have to
brought
know
one.
how to
We could've showed
fall.
them.
And that's
Yeah,
what we're all
but
about.
give us a bat and we'll show you.
Somebody will
bat?
produce a bat.
You know,
you got
we've got to
people out
take a
there.
commercial.
We got a bat with
Gee, I
us.
wish we had more time in this segment to do the bat stunt.
Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher, brought to you by Ford.
Join us Monday when our guests will be Martin Short, Donny Osmond, Bob Enyart, and Armin Brock.
Okay, we are obviously talking about wrestling now. Sting, you mentioned that kids, you looked into the camera and said, kids, don't try this. Let's talk about that, because you obviously are an idol to kids. You're one of the biggest stars in wrestling. You have a doll, which I only threw because I couldn't get it to shut up. You guys are so sensitive. Okay. But let me
I haven't said a word. I'm not insensitive.
No,
I just don't
sensitive,
like it here.
You just don't like it?
No, I just.
Okay. But
I see you got Springer's audience.
actually, I think you guys got Springer's audience, or actually, he's trying to poach yours. I mean, you guys did that well before he did. Okay, anyway, what do you say to people who would argue that kids adore you, look up to you, and when they watch wrestling, they see a world where every conflict gets resolved by violence, and that's not a good thing for society?
Aha.
Well, wait
How,
a-
wait,
go ahead.
how about Popeye cartoons? Here's a guy that doesn't speak English well. Me, Olive. Rips open a can of spinach and then knocks out a big guy. That's how they end the show.
That's a
Here's
cartoon.
Olive, has a kid. Never mentioned that she's married or anything.
Wrestling
or
has
where's the
cartoons.
boyfriend.
But
But
that's
here's
a-
Olive with a kid and Popeye's beating up some other guy named Bluto.
But that's a cartoon.
Right, that's a cartoon.
Yeah, and that's what kids watch.
Okay, how about
What
Lethal
about
Weapon?
NASCAR? What about NASCAR?
Lethal Weapon.
Hey,
Lethal
you ever
Weapon?
feel like when you get done watching NASCAR that you just want to flirt to 100 miles an hour and get
I
out
want
of
to beat
there?
up Jeff Gordon.
Kids do.
I don't.
The kid.
Or NFL.
I'm
That's
too busy
violence.
watching wrestling to watch NASCAR. NASCAR, but if I did...
But I'm saying it's the same thing. Kids get the feeling that they want to get in. I mean, when they watch wrestling, yes, they go home and they feel like they want to run around and jump around and hurt their brother or something like that. That's just that adrenaline at that moment. Just like when I go to NASCAR, I feel like I want to floor it right when I leave. When I watch football, I just want to tackle my husband, you know, something like that. It's the same thing. There's violence everywhere, Bill.
Okay, well, right, especially here. But there is. And, you know, it used to be that they resolved everything in the ring. But now wrestling has a lot of plots that happen outside the ring.
They used to have horse and buggy, too, but now they have cars with 4 wheels.
Not really
change.
a tracking analogy, but let me finish.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, doesn't that lead kids to the message that it's not just in the ring where violence solves problems. It's everywhere. It's in the parking lot. It's backstage.
It's with mommy and daddy in the bedroom at home. We have nothing to do with it.
Well, do the parents allow the children, after watching Lethal Weapon, to let the kid go out and throw a hand grenade? I want a Schwarzenegger
Well,
movie?
Lethal Weapon has a NC-17
But people get killed in those
rating
We are
on it.
TV-14, and then the rest of the programs are PG TV.
Okay, but kids are not supposed to be watching Lethal Weapon. They are...
That's why it starts with mom and dad at home.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the
You
It's
think-
the mom and dad that controls the
And
environment.
you think
to
the
watch
mom and dad should say, don't watch your show?
I didn't say that.
No, you said it starts with
it
mom.
starts with mom and dad at home. If you have a well-adjusted child at home that has a base, a foundation through mom and dad,
Or just
they
a
can
mom,
watch
or
a
just a
show
dad. It
like
doesn't have to be
wrestling.
both.
They can watch the aggressiveness on football, basketball, baseball, any sport you can imagine, and say, well, not everybody acts that way. That's not real, or I'm not going to do that at school. But the kid that's not adjusted or has problems up here for whatever reason.
Well, it's not mom and dad much anymore. There's a lot of single families out there. A woman has to work 2 jobs. A husband has to work 2 jobs. They're not home to teach their family. They don't sit and have dinner anymore.
I'm not
they
taking
watch
pot
TV.
shots
Everybody's
against
different
mom
place.
and dad.
Oh, I'm taking pot shots at them.
No,
sure.
I mean, it's
They're
a
not
rough
here to
life
defend
out
themselves.
there.
Let's nail them.
You guys just like to fight. It doesn't matter with each other or mom and dad or...
But that's what we do for a
What do
living.
you do for aggression?
Yeah.
You know what? This show...
What do you do
is-
before the show?
I masturbate. But that's...
I was just gonna say,
Common knowledge.
you snapped your
We
finger
heard
in
that.
the
Yeah,
air,
it's been
baby.
all...
He told me that. He told me that.
heard that. That's why I'm so relaxed and smooth on the end. Anyway, you ought to try it, and maybe you wouldn't hit each other with so many chairs. But the point is...
Wouldn't
When
make
we
half
leave,
the
just
money
pat me
either.
on the back. I'd rather not shake hands if you don't mind.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Yeah.
We've all had a good laugh at that. But,
I mean, the last thing we want you to do is jerk us around.
Yeah.
no wonder they call him the brain.
The brain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You think I'm
He's
stupid?
a man.
No. Oh.
Very good, Bobby.
You know what? You guys have me. I don't know what's real and what's not anymore. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. There's your doll again. I tell you, I only threw it because it wouldn't shut up, but I'm putting it down here and I'm plugging it for you, not that you need it. I think when 1999 will be remembered in entertainment, there'll be Pokemon, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and wrestling. Those are the 3 entertainment phenomenons. Now, my question is, for wrestling, there was a golden age in the 50s, and now, again, why now? What is your theory why it's so big now?
Well, I believe from the 50s, they used to shoot it in the television studios. You know, like 25 people in there, and they shoot an hour show. Yeah, like this, but there was a place in Pittsburgh that used to have 20 people, and they used to draw faces on the back of the curtains to make it look like they had 50 people.
But what's different about
I'm getting to that.
1999?
Because there's different television now. Everything, music has changed, movies has changed, society has changed. The wrestlers are in better shape. They're bigger, they're stronger. You got pyro now. It's like, our show is like Animal House with pyro. I mean, and it's
there's
just...
so many. It's, yes?
It used to be just so regional. just small little outlaw groups all over the country with little regional TV stations.
So it got
now
organized.
it's big. I mean, we're not nationwide, we're worldwide. We do pay-per-views, we do 12 a month, and we do live TV. So, I think Nitro alone, the live TV
There's
is
so
really what
many.
set it.
I couldn't keep up with all the characters. They just come out one after another. It's like, how do you rise to the top? How do you get to be where you guys are from all those people?
Because you know where, if I may say so, sir, the difference is.
Wow.
Just
He's gonna
okay.
strike.
Just don't show me your ass again.
Listen, I ain't backstage, man.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
and I'm
you
not
know-
dropping my pants in front of other men, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, how'd you get the job? You know what it is?
I beat up the powers that be.
Yeah.
Who are they anyway? Who are those powers that be?
They're your old agents.
Yeah. No, you know, there's a thing that there's a lack of respect that comes. You know, wrestling is a great form of entertainment for the family. 30 years. Now listen now. 30 years I've been fighting pro. I started WrestleMania. I started Starrcade. I watched this gentleman here rise to fame. Bobby Heenan has been solid in our business forever. This lady here has brought a crowd in. Why? Because we give our lives. The reason I took my pants off, I have a titanium hip for 5 years now. My rotator cuff is broken, et cetera, et cetera. We got guys that go out there and they pour their hearts out. And promoters take advantage of them. And A&E does something that's wrestling's phony. And if some wrestler goes on there and says they do this and that, but you never see that wrestler on top wrestling main event anywhere, all he's doing is prostituting himself on camera and telling a bunch of secrets that are all lies. And when we walk in, we're not appreciated for the athletes and the honest people that we really are. I got 6 kids, you know, and you want to say, you know, first thing you say is it's a joke. And you
No, I
just
never
sir,
said it was
I've
a
got the
joke.
floor. I've got the floor. As a joke.
He's got the floor.
As a joke, and you didn't mean it bad. You didn't mean it bad. But you know what? We get that everywhere we go. So after a while, you know, it gets old.
Because
Because why?
it's a theatrical event.
No, but
you
what
get
about-
it because
what
there's a
about-
ref who's there sometimes and sometimes he's not.
We're not denying that.
So why can't you
not-
accept
He
that?
is.
It's
No, I'm
like
not
a soap
denying it.
opera. Why can't you accept
I
that?
am accepting it.
Sometimes-
I'm asking about the audience. He's not accepting
You are
it.
so sensitive.
You are so sensitive.
We almost had it out before the show. I said, you know, we're more alike than I ever thought. You know,
Yeah.
this is sort of mental wrestling is politically incorrect. And I got my fan right. All right, we'll be right back.
You're planning to be in the Los Angeles area and would like free tickets to Politically Incorrect? Call 323-575-4321.
All right, January 27th, you're going to be in LA at the Staples Center. I am going to be there. You're going to send me tickets front row. Martin Short on Monday with Donny Osmond, Bob Enyard, and somebody. I don't know.
Come on,
Okay.
champ.